Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. If you are not familiar with how this works, you take a look at each crystal that is on top of each pile of cards. Now, I'm using four different decks. One is the tarot deck, and the other three are oracle decks. One is from the Sacred Geometry Oracle, Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle. Another is from the Seven Energies Oracle. And I'm also using the Cosmic Reading cards. So how this works is you take 2 to 3 deep breaths and you ask your guides, your spirit guides, your angels, what messages do you have just for me, for my best and highest good? Whichever crystal is standing out to you the most, choose that crystal and your messages will follow. So we've got the rose quartz, we have the amethyst, and we have the citrine. So if you'd like to pause this video for a couple seconds to concentrate and choose whichever one resonates with you the most. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with rose quartz. Okay, rose quartz. Rose quartz signifies love and the heart chakra. Okay, love energy. All right, so let's see what we've got here. All right, so the first card out is the Magician. The Magician is all about manifestation. This is a really powerful energy. Everything that the Magician needs is within him and with him for bringing in those things that are needed. So the message is that you have everything that you need. Just believe that you have this and utilize it. Okay? Yeah, the Magician, great manifestation energy, a great sign that you have some things coming your way that you've been wanting, things that you've been asking for. Divine Matrix. Divine Matrix is all about things that are in your field of manifestation, really. Divine Matrix is these are gifts that are being bestowed upon you by the divine, by God, by your higher self. Transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So the transition card has appeared because you are experiencing some changes, some things that are transitioning in your life, and you're being asked to use allowance. Allow some of these things to happen. Some of them, not so much that you want to allow everything to just happen. What I mean is you are for your best and highest good, it is best for you to not put up so much resistance to change. That's what I'm trying to say. Because with a lot of resistance, there comes the stress. So you're being asked to trust in the process, release, and do not push against everything that is changing, because some things that are changing, maybe you're not able to see at the higher level. You know how, like, when you are down on a ground level, you see things a certain way, but if you go up 20 feet, 50 feet, 100 feet, you see things a little more clearly. You can see the things that are around you, some things that are further out that you weren't aware of. So you're being asked to to surrender to the process, and that will help you. And then the final card is patience. So again, with this transition, there is a large amount of patience that is needed so that you can move into this better place, this higher place. The divine matrix is going back to that. It's letting you know that there are things that are happening that are on a level much higher than you realize. There are things that are being handled for you at a higher level. You have to trust in God, trust in your guardian angels, trust that things are that you feel that are out of your control. Trust in the process. Trust in things that you cannot see. Okay. All right. So that is the rose quartz pile. And let's move on to the amethyst pile. All right. Let's see what the messages are. Okay, so the first card is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is about strength, knowledge, and just being a responsible person of integrity, person of truth. So you are being shown that you are this person of great strength. Even if you may not feel like that right now. There are moments where we all go through that we don't feel our strongest, but you have the strength within you. You are, in some instances, some of you are being asked to step up, to be a leader, and to speak your truth. And the next message for you is the spirit of gratitude. The spirit of gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to manifest the things that you want to come your way. So the spirit of gratitude, take the time every day to acknowledge those things that are in your life, those people that are in your life that you're very grateful for. Even down to the smallest thing, like you were able to flip a switch and your lights came on in your bedroom, or that you were able to flush a toilet I mean, these are things that we don't give any thought to until they don't work. So you're being asked to show gratitude and really feel it, not just say it, but feel it. Feel that spirit, feel that energy of gratitude. The next is consciousness. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So again, kind of going back to being grateful and gratitude, the spirit of gratitude, when you are fully conscious of things and people around you, you're better able to see the things that you are grateful for. So being fully conscious, being fully aware of the people, the places that you're at, the places that you are visiting, or just daily activities that you may have, on, you might be on autopilot. So you're not really fully aware. You're not fully present. Use that frequency of consciousness to focus your attention on things that you may not be noticing, even the smallest things. And final is shadow self. Okay, so the shadow self is this aspect of us is, you don't want to be afraid of the shadow self. The shadow self, we all have the shadow self. The shadow self is that aspect of us that is that we don't want to deal with it a lot of the time. We really want to shut it down. We want to hide it. We don't want to deal with it. These are those things that that irk us. Maybe it's it might be certain things, qualities, things that we see in others that irk us, or that just those things that really rub us the wrong way. But really, it's not about that person. We are looking at it as if it's about that person or that outside thing, thing that's outside of us, but it is about something within us. So you're being asked to explore the shadow self. And when you do that, you are not just going there so that you can feel that bad feeling. No, you're going there to explore it, to see why you feel that. And work through the why so that you can get to the healing. So, to be more specific, if someone does something to you or says something a certain way, I'll say it like that, and it rubs you wrong, it hits you wrong. And if you've noticed that when that thing is said to other people, it really doesn't seem to affect them, that would be something to explore. And it could be because that was something said to you when you were really, really young. And maybe the intention behind the way something was said to you then it left an imprint on you. And you carried that with you, and you continue to carry that with you. But it is something to explore. It's something to look deep within to see if, I really don't need to carry that. I really don't need to feel that way about that because that is not me. I am not that word. That word is a word, but I am not that word. So I hope that makes sense to you. I know there are just so many things that can leave very deep impressions on us as children, or certain things that are done and things that we've seen that have affected us in a certain way. So the shadow self is there are lots of ways to explore and heal from going deep and exploring the shadow self. Wow, that was a whole lot deeper than I thought. I don't look at these cards before I do these readings. So I will probably at some point do a video on the shadow self because it's a really interesting, necessary topic. Okay, let's move on to those of you who chose the citrine. Citrine, okay. This is a solar plexus crystal that will open and heal the solar plexus chakra. Let's see what your message is. Okay. All right, so the first card is the Knight of Wands. This is a fiery energy. Fiery energy. So it's all about that energy. And, looks like you've got a message of going, go for it. Some of you may be looking into doing something different that you've never done before, exploring some things that are different. Absolutely. Use this fire energy that you have to go for it. And then there is the Rose's Kiss. This is the energy of the number 9 energy. And that's all about being so the Rose's Kiss is all about experiencing all the pleasures of life. So coming off of the Knight of Wands, this is really it's speaking up the energy of enjoying life. And let's go to the next card, Tantric Journey. The frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Wow. So yeah, there's a lot of energy here. Some of it is definitely on the pleasure side. That's pretty much what I'm going to say. And you know what? It's really funny because all of these cards are, talking about just being a free spirit. This next card is free spirit. So for those of you who chose the citrine card, citrine crystal, this is letting you know that you need some fun in your life. You need to get out, enjoy yourself, do something fun, explore all of your, the things that you maybe would like to do or have not done and want to do. Really be a free spirit. I'm not going to go into any details or, suggestions as to what these activities should be, but your guides are letting you know that you need to let loose and have some fun. All right, everybody, I hope that you have received the messages here today that have been helpful for you. If you would like to have a personal reading from me, please see the link below. And also, if you want to see more content from me, you can visit my Patreon page, which I'll also leave a link below. Thanks so much for viewing, and please like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.